Hey guys, welcome to the February Special School District Parent Advisory Council headlines video. I do want to start out by apologizing that it is a couple of days late, later than what I try to get these out for you, but my house has had the plague, and so we've all been sick for literally 5 weeks. So if there's a little bit more like editing and choppiness, it's because I am either coughing or sneezing because I am not 100% well myself. So I actually missed the February meeting because I had influenza. And thankfully, my fantastic executive council really stepped up to the plate and did a fantastic job running the February meeting for us. So I'm going to catch you guys up on what we all missed and end with a couple of announcements. So in February, we took a look at all of the new members. In my last video, we talked about how half of our school districts have to renew their membership. So we took a look at all the self-nomination forms that we had and actually voted those in February. If you didn't get yours in, it's not too late. We can still vote you in April, but the cutoff is April to vote in for those districts that were up for renewal this year. So in April, however, we are going to be looking at the slate for our executive committee going forward. So we will have put out some information in February as far as who the current officers are and what those roles are. Sorry, did I say February? In April. In April, we'll put out some information about the roles, who currently has them, and who intends to run for another term, so that you can either decide to run against one of us if you're really passionate about a specific role, or where there's might be an open spot for next year. So we will then be voting on the executive council in May. So highly encourage everybody to come. I know May can be really, really tight as far as lots of end of year activities. We will be having some really good end of year wrap up stuff in May and voting on the EC. So please, please, please make every effort that you can to attend. I will put the specific date for our next meetings in the description below for YouTube. So the main topic of our meeting was paraeducators and parents' interaction with paraeducators and the training that paraeducators receive. There was a lot more, there was a presentation given about the training that paraeducators get, and then there was a lot of discussion around how parents currently can or can't communicate with paraeducators. A lot of people are very passionate about this topic, completely understandable. And SSD heard us. So they are going to be creating kind of a go do it team is what they're calling it, so that they're going to meet for like 4 times, have a very specific agenda to go through and take a look at what the current situation is, the current communications that are out there, and how they can tweak it a little bit to address the concerns that parents have about being able to communicate with the people who are taking care of the minute-by-minute interactions with their child. So SSD heard us loud and clear during our meeting, and the good news is that they are going to be setting up this team that is going to include some select parents to participate in it. So we will be able to give you an update on that, hopefully at our May meeting, certainly a status update, even if not a end product. So the superintendent report, the superintendent search is ongoing. They hope to have voted in a superintendent by the end, have signed a superintendent contract by the end of April. Excuse me. And so we're hopeful that the new superintendent might join us for our May meeting. Our very own Veronica, who was the past Parent Advisory Council president, was nominated for and awarded the SSD Ambassador Award. So we are going to be going to the SSD Awards Banquet, which is this Thursday, and showing our support for our very own Veronica, who was recognized for a very well deserved, was recognized for a job very well done. I'm sick, guys, sorry. And then for the legislative, SSD is watching some bills. These are mostly state bills. Let's see, House Bill 581, charter school expansion, Senate Bill 160, the voucher tax credit program, House Bill 631 regarding private service providers under special circumstances, and House Bill 485 regarding process of accreditation. So for information on legislation that the Board of Education is following, you can visit the Missouri School Board Administration or the Missouri Legislature website to get information on all of those. SSD did receive their annual performance report and they are fully accredited. So that is very good news. Our Parent Education Department has a parent outreach ambassador program that they're kind of bringing back and kicking off. There's going to be an information night for that on April 10th before our meeting from 6 until 7. And you can come and join us to find out more information about that, or the Parent Leadership Institute, which is a 3-Saturday training commitment in the fall. So it's 1 Saturday a month for 3 months in the fall. It's fantastic information to learn about how to advocate for your child and other children in your community. So I went through it 2 falls ago and it was amazing. I highly encourage you, if you're interested, to reach out to the Parent Education Department or take a look at the website. The applications are online, or you can come to the informational session before our April 10th meeting. So just to run some dates by everybody. There is no March meeting. This is due to spring break and some other historical reasons. We've just had historically low attendance during this meeting. So March 10th, though, what we are going to try is a happy hour. So we're going to be meeting at J. Gilbert's restaurant. It is in West County Mall. And there's a little restaurant area that's like outside of the mall at 7 p.m. So our normal time. So March 10th, 7 p.m. at J. Gilbert's. It is a bring your own wallet happy hour, though. We don't have any funds for this. We just want to have a casual way to connect and get to know each other a little bit better outside of our pretty formal meetings. So please come, have a drink of your choice with us, eat dinner if you want, but please do bring your own wallet for this. Then in April 10th is our meeting. From 6 until 7, Parent Education Department will be hosting their open house for the Parent Outreach Ambassador Program and the Parent Leadership Institute Program. Then from 7 to 8:30, 8:45 will be our meeting. Donald McCrary will be coming and talking about the Comprehensive School Improvement Plan. And again, we will be doing the nomination process for the executive committee in April. Then in May, we will have our meeting. It'll be kind of a wrap-up meeting. We're going to be talking about the partnership agreement. We're going to be talking about paraeducators. We're going to be talking about a couple of other topics that have been of interest over the course of the last year. So, and then we're done, guys. I can't believe it. We've only got 2 more meetings left in the year, and then just a happy hour. So, anyways, I hope that this was informational. Apologize for it being slightly less polished, but I felt like it was important to get the information out to you and not delay that any longer. So, as always, drop us an email if you have any questions. And we will talk to you in 2 months because there's no meeting in April. So, or no meeting in March. It will be April before we have another video like this. So I hope everybody stays healthy and warm, and spring is coming. I'm holding out hope for it. So have a good one, everybody.